Welcome back, guys. It's Kibla Ahmed out here, G-Man from Singapore. It's episode 113 of the Brothers Geek Out podcast. Guys, massive thank you. Guys, we're on SoundCloud. Make sure if you want to listen to us, you can always stream us through SoundCloud. And if you want to see our pretty faces, we're on YouTube. So just type in the Brothers Geek Out podcast. But hope you guys are well. G-Man, how you doing, bro?
Yeah, brother, I'm good. It's been a busy week with work, and it's been a lazy ass day. I didn't do shit today. I woke up today. I normally do my hill sprints on a Saturday, but it was raining earlier, so the hill would have been muddy. So I'm not feeling that.
Yeah.
So I just went for a 5 mile run. Come back, done my yoga, meditation, and then been a bum all day, bro. Literally been on the sofa binging through the Spiderman cartoons, which I'm loving. And then playing God of War, which is a sick game. I can't believe I didn't touch that game. I bought it in 2018, played a little bit, and then left it. I can't believe that, but the game is one of the best games ever. And then 13 Reasons Why Season 4 started, so I started watching that. I've been a bum, bro. Couch potato today the whole day.
Bro, you need them days sometimes.
I guess so. Sometimes I feel like, because of I keep calling it quarantine, this lockdown, I feel like I want to be productive, but then I'm like, I don't know, today I just felt like I didn't want to do anything. So I'll just, tomorrow the UFC is on, so I'm happy I can wake up early, watch the UFC. Amanda Nunes, one of the greatest female fighters of all time. Looking forward to that shit. So wake up to watch the fights, and then I'll be a bit more productive tomorrow. I'm going to fast tomorrow, I think. Do my shopping. Yeah. It's a more productive day tomorrow, bro. I started reading a new comic though. It's a part of the Secret Invasion collection, the whole collection.
Mm-hmm.
This one was about Hercules and the Eternals and stuff. So it's more about story of them. So which is pretty cool. I don't know much about the Eternals at all, so it's kind of interesting to see them in the book.
Yeah.
Finally. Yeah, and then the movie will come out next year or whenever. So that'd be kind of cool. But yeah, that was that's something, and it's great. You know, God of War, I'm playing that game, and this one's about what do you call it, Thor and Odin and all them lot, right? Asgard and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But the way they're portrayed in this game, Kratos is looking to fuck them up, bro. So you kind of like, oh man, shit, he's gonna kill my heroes, man. But they're portrayed as evil in these games, like gods that really destroy and whatnot.
Yeah.
And Kratos is just a bad mofo, bro. He's just killing them. So spoiler alerts if you haven't played the game or if you give a shit. I just fought Thor's sons and Kratos just fucked them up, man. It's such a brilliant game, bro. Such a brilliant game.
I wish I was into that type of gaming, but I just don't have the patience for it. There's some things like if it's basic like Shinobi, I'm on it all day. But but they're complex, too many buttons, bro. I can't do it.
This one is complicated, but that's why I put it on easy. The reason why I didn't play it before is because I put it on normal and whatnot, and then I'm just spending all my time trying to fight and win and keep dying. And I'm like, you know what? I just want to win. I just want to win and play the game. I don't want to strategize on how to fight. Just let me win. So that's what I done. I put it on easy. You would really appreciate the cinematography.
No, I have seen it. I've seen some of the videos on YouTube. It looks stunning.
Yeah, it's wicked. It's so good. It's the best game ever. The gameplay and the when you're fighting and in mid battle, when there's that in mid battle fight movie scenes, so good. It's such a violent game. Fucked up Thor's sons. It's kind of cool. It's a cool game, bro.
Sounds good. Oh, excuse me.
What about you? What's been going on your side?
Bro, I've been working on more art. I've been on this course. I'm working on this course. I switched on my Wacom tablet the other day. I'm going to work on some big images, and I'm going to start some new projects. I'm going to start some new things. I'm still waiting on the book that I did for Lara. It's been delayed, so printing's been delayed. So I'm hoping maybe next week sometime we get that. But to be honest, bro, still doing a lot of work around the house. We are working on... I'm working on different types of sketches. So I'm starting to do like my favourite movies and movie posters. I did Carlito's Way the other day. And I love that movie. So I was looking for good quotes and the rest of it. And then I just realised that scene is the most iconic moment of... Because it was him. He didn't want to be in that world anymore. You know what I mean? and to be thrown back into it, like, bless him, man. He just wanted a normal life, man, and he just got dragged. He didn't put himself in it. He just got dragged back into it, and fucking Benny Broncos, man, snake.
Billy Bronco from the
Billy,
Bronx.
man.
No, what about his boy's name? His boy, the traitor. What's his name?
What, the lawyer?
Guzman, and his real name. No, man, the Spanish dude.
Oh, bro, he's a bastard, bro.
Yeah,
Guzman or something, man. He's a bastard, bro.
Yeah.
He's a bastard.
Every time I see him in any movie, I'm like, you traitor.
Yeah, no.
Like,
Even if I see him in real life, I'll be like, bro, you're a traitor. I would like to meet him in real life. That's the first thing I said, man. You're a traitor, man. And he'd be like, why? I was like, man, Carlito, man. So yeah, worked on that, which is I'm working on a Scarface one at the moment now, so I'm gonna share that one.
Scarface, Goodfellas, some of those.
I'm gonna work on some different types.
Godfather.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm
I'm feeling much more confident in the artwork I do. I know I've moved to digital a lot more. It's only because it's more convenient and more easy. I can look after Alara at the same time while I'm sketching. Plus, she joins in. She watches. You know, she sits right in. She like when I'm drawing, she'll sit right in front of me to see what I'm drawing, and I let her scribble on the iPad as well. But I feel much more confident going on this course. It's an online course, and working more dynamic as well, and finding my style as well, which is good. But I've been doing, I'm doing sketches for people now at the moment for work as well. So I'm doing £50 a sketch at the moment. I just did a Superman one this morning of his name's Jonathan Belle. Dude, shout outs to you. With what's been happening, his image spoke out to me. He's called the Superman from Seattle, and he walks around the city and he takes all these awesome photos. He's an awesome creative. If you don't follow him on Instagram, follow him. It's a Superman from Seattle, Jonathan Belle. I'll put his links in the description, to be honest, because his work is amazing and some of the stuff he does. And that picture that I did this morning just spoke to me massively with all the madness that's going on at the moment. Good thing and bad things, but some of the stuff I've been seeing online, and it's hard to look online now. Like, it's so hard to look online now because there's new footage coming out. There was this one I saw last night, man, where the guy got pushed. Old dude got pushed by the cop, split his head open.
Yeah.
Bro, what the
madness.
hell is everybody on, man? Anyway.
Everyone's on that madness.
The president as well, he's a bastard. Sorry, you're going to have to shut that out. That guy doesn't know.
I mean, look, the silent protest, I mean, the peaceful protest that's happening around the world is beautiful. Right, John Boyega, how do I say his name,
Boyega,
man?
yeah.
Wicked speech, bro. Fucking, that gave me goosebumps. Like, because it gave me goosebumps, bro. Like, generally a very powerful leadership speech, which I thought was amazing. The Rock speech that he gave, like, where are you to the president, that gave me goosebumps. That was amazing. There was someone else, man. Who was the other person? There was another one I'm trying to think of.
Did you watch that one?
There were some good ones, man. Stylebender, Israel Adesanya, who's a UFC middleweight champion in New Zealand. So some of these guys, man, so they've been doing some amazing speeches, man. So the peaceful ones, of course, but as we discussed last week, I think I got a little bit emotional as well. But yes, like the opportunists and the rioters are definitely disrespecting the name of George Floyd. Like, yes, there's anger, right? There's a bit of anger and stuff like that, but just randomly breaking shit and stealing stuff, you're disrespecting. You're not in it for the right cause.
No, of course they're not. Because there's another documentary that I saw online where some of the protesters, they're cleaning the streets, bro.
Yes, yeah.
They're cleaning the streets straight after. Yeah, the
real ones are stopping the guys who are doing the rioting. Like, there was some other footage of someone just breaking the street and trying to get bricks out, and the protesters grabbed him and threw him to the police. Like, so there's a big difference. There's a big difference, man. Between the protesters and rioters, you could tell who's really in it for the right cause, right? Even in Japan, bro, listen. Man, rest in peace, George Floyd. But man, what is sparked off globally is it's hard to say, but it's a beautiful thing.
Of course,
humanity
bro.
coming together in some way. But unfortunately, it became on George Floyd's behalf. But there was that emotional thing where his daughter was saying, my dad's changed the world, and you know what, God bless her, man. It's gonna be tough for her, but at least something it's unfortunate, but something that she can remember. Hopefully some change comes out of it, so she doesn't have to think about her father's death and being in vain. You know what I mean?
No,
Even in
of
Japan,
course,
bro.
man. That almost made me
Even in
bust a
Japan.
tear, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, look, most countries in Asia, I don't think in Singapore and Hong Kong and these places are going to be protesting, but Japan, man, there was a protest there, man, for racist cops and whatnot. That's powerful, bro, powerful, and I hope there is some change, man, because it's been it's tough.
No, of course, man.
But
Definitely. Definitely.
yeah,
Like, I was speaking to Dwayne the other day, and it wasn't even about this. It was just, it's just been ignored for too long, isn't it?
Well, I think you know what, yeah, and don't get me wrong, right? Because I still think yes, all lives matters and all that stuff, 100%, right? And yes, there are cases that happen in the world every single day, right? Right now, people probably in the Middle East and certain parts of Africa, whatever, are getting killed. I fully understand that, so it's not like we're not acknowledging that because that is happening.
Yeah.
But right now, with the US and US always claiming to be the leaders, the superior nation in the world, right? The president of the US is always known to be the supreme leader of the greatest nation on the planet, right? So the US sends the way. That's there according to them. So if the US are not able to get their shit straight in regards to racism, especially within authorities like police, then that's why it's such a global thing. You know what I'm trying to say? Because you're supposed to be the global leaders, okay? So you can't even get your shit straight with racism. That's a problem. So that's why I think it's sparked up, obviously, globally, right? Not disrespecting the fact of what is happening probably right now in Africa, in the Middle East, Palestine, all these sort of places. 100% happening right now, all day, every day. So not ignoring that. But unfortunately, the world don't look at those countries the same way it does at the US. So if you guys are going to be the leaders, if you want to be the leaders, I'm cool. As long as we have a good leader. Unfortunately, Trump's not a good leader. And the country, the way it's being represented, it's not showing good leadership. But if there could be some sort of change, man, some sort of beautiful change, and they become leaders in the sense that they made a change and good things happen, that's going to be positive for the world as well. At the end of the day, bro, they do. I don't want to say they run the world, but in some funny ways they do, right? So if they can put some positivity come out of it, bro, man, like, it has to happen in the US. You know what I mean? Like, if some positive stuff happen in the Middle East, no one's gonna give a fuck, right? Bad shit happens all day, nobody cares. Something great happens in the Middle East, nobody gives a fuck. It's got to happen in a country like the US just because of the presence they have on the planet.
That's right.
So I'm rooting for change in the US, some positive change, man. I'll never forget when Barack Obama became president. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying he was a great president, like he was the best, right? End of the day, bro, Africa was blown up within his reign of presidency. Just saying. But all respects to him anyway. But I just remember the positivity that came around because he was he was a black dude, first of all, and then the way he was such a noble speaker, right? The way he spoke was very intelligent. It was very leadership-like and whatnot.
Yeah, he was.
People around the world were loving it, right? And again, it's because of America and the status that it has. Again, I don't know shit about.
Hold up, bro.
So I'm not saying one thing another. Oh, hello?
Hold up. You still there? Let me just move this for a second.
Yeah.
There we go. Alright.
Oh. Yeah, but positive change, man. I think, if we get some positive change even a little bit, man, it'll be great. I mean, obviously that cop is being done for he's being charged for second degree murder now. It's from third degree to second degree, which is supposed to be a higher charge, which is great. And then all the other cops are being in custody as well, which is also great. Because they deserve punishment. And it was all over a forged $20 check or something. Like, the guy died for a forged $20 check. It's crazy, bro. I get it, man. Hard time. He lost his job due to COVID and shit. He was a security guard somewhere. He lost his job due to COVID somewhere. Then he came to Minneapolis to work with his cousin, and then this happened. It's like, fuck, man. So, look, like I said, if he was a rapist, if he was a dirty fucking pedophile or something, there will be no protest. Trust me, nobody would give a fuck. But someone like that, a simple check that was forged, come on, man, like, So, you know, it's fucked up. So yeah, it's good that those guys are in prison, man. It's good. They belong there. They belong in to be in and have the hard sentence, man.
No, they need it.
100%.
They need it, and they're probably gonna get. They're gonna probably get killed in prison, bro.
That dude's getting raped, bro.
Yeah, he's getting done, bro. He is getting done, bro. He's probably shitting it right now, bro. I don't understand anyway.
Probably.
The footage was hard to watch again because I've been just watching more documentaries on it and stuff like that. I just want to actually thank everybody that gave me thanks for doing the artwork that I did this week, and it was out of pure love. So, and thank you for sharing, commenting, liking, and passing it around. I know a lot of people have been doing that, so I want to thank everybody for that, guys.
It's your expression.
Yeah, exactly.
Art is your way of expressing yourself.
And it was painful. It was hard. So, and it was John Boyega, his speech, bro. Seriously, when I heard that, damn, had me in tears as well, bro. Had me in tears.
When he was like, I probably won't have a career, but bun that, bro. Like, I was like, he's like, not today. I was like, man, this is a speech, man. This ain't no movie, man. And because you know that as well. Like, this ain't no movie. This is a real. Because in a movie, you see that you get pumped.
Yeah.
But in real life, obviously, there's a lot of emotion behind it. Man, that was tough, man. That was definitely. I'm trying to think. There was another one I was watching. Same sort of thing, man. It was so touching as well, man. I don't know why it slipped my head, man. But there've been some great motivational leaders in this place, and all of them are like Killer Mike had a great one. I don't know if you saw his one as well. Killer Mike had a great speech.
He did, yeah.
And it's just, and those guys are leaders, man, because they're just, again, telling the people that do not destroy your city, do not destroy your community. This is where we're supposed to be protecting our community. It's what the whole thing's supposed to be about George Floyd, but don't destroy your community. We're trying to build a community. So they're such great leaders, man. You know what I mean? Not just for the black community. I'm talking about just leaders in general for society.
Yeah.
So good, man. I'm glad they're doing what they're doing, and it's not out of publicity or any of that bullshit, man. There's real leadership there, and there's real care. It's a beautiful thing, man. I'm motivated from seeing that.
Exactly.
You know, and 100% I want The Rock to be president, man. I loved his speech too. It's like, where are you? Where was our leader? He spoke. The Rock's the best, man. I swear to God, I would vote for him if I could, but I would vote for him. I swear. He'd be a great president.
He would be great. He would be. He's charismatic, man, and you've seen his work, his hard work, and what he puts in. You know what I mean?
So motivational. Yeah.
Yeah. So
listen, if a reality TV star can be the president, Donald Trump, then The Rock can be president. There's no status no more. Listen, man, sorry US, but there's no qualifications. You don't have to be so and so. You could be a reality TV star that tweets like a bitch. Then anyone could be president. So I say The Rock can be president. Why the hell not?
Exactly. Nah, it's so true, man. His speech touched me. The guy's a compassionate dude, you know what I mean? And as a father as well, man, he's just a family guy as well, isn't it?
He's such a motivational guy. I love watching his Instagram, always working out, putting in the hard work, working hard on movies, you know what I mean? Like, and he's always got this good attitude on his head. You know, I don't know him behind closed doors, and I've never seen anything bad about him. These days they've got camera and social media all over the place. Like, if he slipped, he would, you know, someone would have caught him. But maybe he's super careful, but maybe he's just generally the nicest fucking guy on the planet. One of the most hardest working guys ever. So yeah, man. I say him as president and put Kevin Hart as vice president. Them two will crack so much jokes. It'll be awesome.
Bro, remember that scene with the bug and shit, and it's like
Bro, Kevin Hart's one of the funniest dude ever. He was on Rogan's podcast a couple of weeks ago. It's such a great podcast.
Yeah, that was actually really good. I watched that as well. Oh, sorry, bro.
He's just such a.
He cracks me up, man. He absolutely smashed it. Bro, what's up, man? You frozen on me, dog. You back? Hello? Any good nights? I'm gonna wait for you, bro, because my connection... What?
Hello?
Oh, yeah, you're back. Hold up. Give it a minute. You weren't saying anything, so it's alright. Okay. What's happening? You still there, bro? Hello?
Geeky news. What else has been? I watched. Have you seen the Epstein documentary on Netflix?
No, not yet. Is it good?
Check that out. He's a sick fuck, but check that one out.
Okay, I'll
it
check
just
that
kind
out.
of goes through, because you know what happened to Epstein, right? When he died and the whole controversy that went around, and it's one of those conspiracies that everyone believes in. Like normally conspiracies, you got people on both sides. This is one where everyone's like, yeah, he got killed. They killed him, because it's just so bait. It's like sometimes some things are too bait.
No, they killed him, bro.
They perfectly could, but based on the documentary and based on what he's done, he's a sick fuck anyway. So
Yeah.
fuck him.
What did I watch? I watched Just Mercy yesterday. Oh man, that was emotional.
Oh, I saw that. It's a good
Oh
film.
man, so emotional.
Okay.
And like just the fact that it was all happening back then on a different level, and there wasn't much happening over here. Oh, it's just mad. It's mad. It Warner Brothers did a great thing, and in the States they're giving it out for free, so people can download it for free, which it's a part of history that people need to know as well. That back in Alabama, that shit was just fucked up. Just what Jamie Foxx said about when you're born in Alabama, you're already dead. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was hard.
That's
It was
deep.
hard watch.
Yeah.
Definitely a
It's
hard
hard.
watch.
It's hard that incarceration and people getting like incarcerated for no reason, right? Just to be blamed for something, like just because you're black, right? That you put you away for no reason for your whole life. It's hard. I can't
Because if
believe
that
people
police
go-
officer did his work and his job, then they could have
That's
caught
it.
that killer. But because it was so they were just dumb.
It was ignorant. It's racism, bro. It's racism. It's laziness. It's all that sort of stuff as well. But number one thing is racism. We got the black dude. It's cool. We blame him. Good to go. That was it, man. If there was true justice, true police officers, they would have easily found whoever they needed to. Listen, these things happen all the time, and that's a great movie to kind of express the history of one specific case. And that lawyer, I forgot his name, but
Brian
God bless his
Stevenson.
soul, man. Amazing. Bless him for doing that. And you know, even Kim Kardashian, bro, you know, she's been doing that recently as well. Yeah, she's been investigating in people who have been getting incarcerated for no reason.
That's
and setting them free. And you know, she's done it for a few people. So man, even though you know, she, whatever her basicness or whatnot, you got to give her stripes for that.
No, of course, definitely.
Amazing.
That changes a whole different concept, man. Other than that, I'd probably start watching some TV programs tonight. I haven't watched much this week. I'm on my Marvel marathon, but I'm missing a couple of days here and there. I watched Iron Man, so I'm thinking I never got to review these movies when they first came out. So this week, I'm gonna concentrate on reviewing each movie. So Captain America, absolutely love that. Captain Marvel, it's probably one of Marvel's weakest movies. It was a filler movie to a great ending. I don't know, man. The movie just didn't have that she was already really powerful.
Yeah, it didn't make no sense.
Yeah.
I always said that even in Endgames and whatnot, they overpowered her, and they didn't express her power in her movie even.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If she came in with so much power in that movie, she was the savior, right? And in her movie, she didn't have a worthy opponent. Like the people she fought weren't as worthy.
No.
She didn't have a big battle to fight through. You know, yes, she had that memory loss and trying to find out who she was, and there was that whole thing about her growing up and not giving up, being a female in the military or the Air Force and whatnot. Okay, cool, that's amazing. But in regards to her special abilities, that power, they didn't really express that. But then she came onto the scene like the most powerful one there. I'm just like, well, you overpowered the shit out of her. You know what I mean?
They didn't give it much meaning, and that's what got me the most, because you know that last scene where she, I still get excited when I see it. Like she's going through the ships and everything, and she scared the shit out of Ronan. I was like, this is moist. It looks moist, but it just didn't. You know, it just didn't. I didn't feel her pain. Like as you said, the part about her growing up and all the rest of it, like what she stood for and what she fought for. That's an important story for women alone. You know what I mean? But her, the powers being bestowed on her, how to control it, where she learned it from. I wanted to know more about that. Anyway, that was a filler. Iron Man 1 is still a great movie, no matter what. That film is so good, it's unbelievable, and it was put together so well. and just the little Easter eggs, like watching it again. You know, the 10 rings. Oh man, there's actually so much more in that film that you didn't realize when you watch it. Who else? There was something else that I noticed that they mentioned. Oh, it's gone out of my head now, and I got moist. Shit. And it was in his
Maybe it'll come to
visor,
you later.
Blackbird, the Blackbird. So when he goes to test flight his suit the first time round, they show the Blackbird, you know, how fast that goes, and that would have been a reference to X-Men.
X-Men's Blackbird.
Yeah, but it's actually a real
Ah.
ship. But it was almost a little Easter egg for X-Men in that movie.
Well, do you remember there's that cutscene in the original cutscene at the end of that where Sam Jackson comes as Nick Fury and he says these original things were there's mutants, there's the spider guy or whatever.
Yeah.
That was the original saying,
Yeah.
right? I mean, so maybe that was there for a reason, right?
Moist.
I was obviously Marvel hoping that they'll get the rights back before the first Avengers or the Endgame movie or whatnot. But you know what? But to be honest with you, no, actually, an Endgame with the X-Men in it would have been fucking amazing. I swear to God, if they had Endgames with the X-Men in it, oh my God, bro.
That would have been a whole
Oh
different
my
level.
God.
That would have been
I
a whole different
can't
level.
even express it. You know what? Watching the Spider-Man cartoons, right? So I'm taking a step back, right? Watching the Spider-Man cartoons, like you said, they are amazing, right? And the episode with the Punisher, wicked. The episode with Daredevil, fucking amazing.
That was moist.
Right?
That was good.
And he was such a noble guy in that program. I loved it because he said, I'm not going to look at your secret identity even though I can, just because us masks, you know, I get it. Moist. And now it just made me think, Spider-Man 3 is set up so well for the introduction of Punisher and Daredevil and Kingpin from the Netflix series. Listen, Punisher first entered the Marvel comic book universe in the Spider-Man comics, right? I can't remember who it was, Green Goblin or Scorpion or someone convinced him that Spider-Man was a villain. So then Punisher went after him, right? Bro, this movie's been set up like we ended Spider-Man 2 with Mysterio convincing the world that Spider-Man is a villain. Bring in the Punisher. Bring in John Bethnal's Punisher. Cool. Then you got Daredevil. Bring him in.
But
Bro,
then it's bringing them into a
man.
PG-13 movie, bro.
It's cool. You figure it out. Marvel can figure it out. Don't have to have violence. Like, yes, you can have the Punisher shooting Spider-Man. He's not really gonna shoot him because Spider-Man would dodge it. So you're not seeing bullets entering a human being. Think of it that way, bro. You don't show cutscenes of Punisher killing people. You don't have to do that. Just show Punisher chasing Spider-Man, and obviously we know Punisher he'll fight Spider-Man and you'll be able to punch him up a little bit here and there, but he will not be able to. You know, we've seen Spider-Man get shot anyway, right? We've seen guns fired at him anyway. So that's kind of PG-13. Figure it out, man. But listen, if you can introduce the Punisher into the Marvel Cinematic Universe in the exact same way he enters in the comic books, bro.
No.
That
That would have been awesome. That would be awesome. That would be so awesome. It'd be so good.
Anyway,
But
such a great cartoon.
no,
Yeah.
I love that. I've still got a couple of episodes to finish up on that. What else has been happening? 4
What's
weeks
this news
ago.
about Wonder?
Huh?
What's this Wonder Vision, bro? You hear about the guy in X-Men who plays Quicksilver has been casted.
Yeah, I
in
was
that, you
wondering
heard
what
about-
they're gonna do with that.
Bro, I mean, you can't. I mean, it only makes sense for him to be Quicksilver just because of his previous role. Now, if that is the case, that's kind of moist though, because you can use that as an alternative universe, right?
No,
And
which
then
is
we
good,
could-
and that's what they're looking to open up. And I think that's where Wonder Vision will go into Doctor Strange too, depending on how they open that up. So that'd be interesting to see what they do and if they use all of these products to kind of merge them into that. Oh, it'd be sick. It'd definitely be sick.
No, they could bring Deadpool in. The rest, Colossus, you could bring him in. The rest of them, sorry, man, don't bring them. I don't want to see them. Wolverine, you could do a little something with Wolverine and Hugh Jackman, cool. But nah, the rest of them, please recast. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
recast
they
them.
need to. They need to let
But
them go.
Colossus, Deadpool, bring them in any day, man.
No.
And Wolverine do one. Even Cable, John, what's his name
Josh
again?
Brolin.
Josh Brolin, bring him in as Cable. Yeah, no problem, man. Dumbledore was great as well. Bring her in. Well, obviously the Deadpool. I'm naming all the Deadpool characters. Bring them all in. They were perfect. The rest of them, the actual X-Men, leave it, man. We don't just recast all of them.
Yeah, no, definitely. They need to. Oh, shout outs to Get Ready Comics. Now, Paul, who I met, I think it was last year at Comic Con, when I met Rob Liefeld, his Deadpool cosplayer. But he cosplays as all other heroes as well. He does Spiderman as well. Awesome guy. He has a comic book shop in Kent, Maidstone. It's called Get Ready Comics. Guys, if anybody who lives in that area, make sure you go check out Get Ready Comics once it opens back up after this crazy lockdown. But he got in contact with me 2 weeks ago regarding the Miyagi picture I did. You stay focused, must not lose to fear. He was very inspired by that. He's a big fan of Karate Kid and Cobra Kai. He does a Deadpool with a Cobra Kai outfit, which is really cool. So he reached out to me saying that, look, when I send my packages off, I'd love to give something to inspire people with it as well. So he printed 250 of them, and people who order comic books and toys and the rest of it will receive that piece of artwork with them as well.
Amazing.
So, yeah, definitely massive shout outs to them guys. They were awesome, and I actually can't wait to see one printed as well. And that's actually one of my favourite quotes, and little Lara, she loves it. I need to send you this footage of her when she watches that scene and she's like, she gets really into it, bro. So that's what happened last week. That's it, bro. I haven't got much. No geeky news as of yet.
I'm trying to think what else. The WandaVision thing was the only thing I saw, and I'm just watching TV, man. I'm just watching loads of TV. I watched this new Netflix movie that came out called The Last Crime in America or something like that. Have you seen that?
Not yet.
Seen the trailer or anything? Yeah. It's pretty good. It's okay. It's alright. I mean, yeah, I just watched that. What else have I watched? I'm trying to think. Yeah, that's it. I'm just binging through Spider-Man, man. No other Marvel news, is there? Nothing, no.
No, nothing at the moment, man. I mean, we've got a lot of news in the past 2 weeks, so I think it's quieting down a bit now. So everybody is just trying to buckle down and get back to a bit of normality around UK and the States. But I know not that like it's normal, like different, change.
Yeah. Well, hopefully, look, I mean, the protests and stuff that still happen, so stay safe out there, please.
No, we'll do, bro. Definitely.
Peacefully. And you guys stay safe. And it's funny how COVID's disappeared, though. I wonder if, people out there, mass gatherings, bro.
We'll find out in 2 weeks, isn't it?
And or whether you're looting Gucci or whatnot, seems like COVID's disappeared somehow. So, well, you know what, with COVID as well, I'm the good thing is, because I was actually genuinely scared. At first I was like, it's minor, man. Then I got scared because of how the whole world locked down. But now I'm kind of like, you know what? It's like most people are asymptomatic, and the death toll is not as high, obviously, and the average death rate is higher than the average normal death rate.
Yeah.
That makes sense? Right? Because the average normal death rate, I think, is like 70, is about 70 or something like that, 80. And the COVID average death rate is like 80 plus or something like that. I don't know. I think I'm butchering that number. But anyway, I'm not as scared anymore on it, to be honest with you. And I think the obviously the media, the story, the way the world is, the way people are reacting was making people more scared than it is. But now I'm not as scared anymore of it as thing. I still think I agree with what Rogan says, man. The media is not pushing the narrative of people to be healthy. It's all this narrative like wash your hands,
be scared,
face over mask, stay away from people. But it's not saying, hey guys, just cut off the sugars, please. Cut off a bit of McDonald's and booze. For now, just boost your immune system. Have vitamin D, have vitamin C, eat oranges, go get some sun. Like, nobody's really focusing on just do this and cut out these foods for a little bit, right? Just to boost your immune system. That's the narrative that they're not pushing, and they should be pushing that well as all the other narratives. This should be, listen, people eat shit because, it tastes good, obviously, and it feels good, but the media controls shit, man. Listen, the media can make something sound scary, right?
Well,
so why why doesn't the media scare the shit out of people about sugar? Say, hey, listen,
No,
if you
they
have
wouldn't.
this much
They
sugar,
wouldn't.
you're
They
gonna
wouldn't.
die.
Because it's controlled by
Obviously,
government, isn't it?
business, always business.
It's always business.
So,
It's all controlled by. Bro, listen. What was that thing that happened this week? That threw it all off. I'm gonna finish it off on this note though. On this story, was that they found a new suspect for that Madeline girl.
the one that got kidnapped, the girl that got kidnapped
Yeah.
in Spain.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's all over the newspapers, bro. Yeah. 50 states in America are having a civil rights war, and all the newspapers got to put on the paper is, oh, we found a new suspect suddenly. Bro, it is hilarious.
Okay, well, it's crazy, but you know what? That also what you just mentioned is amazing. I think it's the first time every state in the US is getting together like that. It's actually beautiful.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's a
Oh, I
good
just
time.
want to say, everyone, man, I shaved my head. I'm cool. A lot of people been reaching out saying, "Oh, you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm cool, man. I'm not gonna go." I know you were saying say that I've watched Taxi Driver and said, "Listen, I'm doing a Robert De Niro right now. I've had enough of this shit." No, I'm cool. Listen, I'm on lockdown for another month. I just want to shave my head, look at someone different. I haven't seen a human being face to face in like 2 months, so I just look at myself different. But I kind of like this, bro. I got a nice sort of shaped head.
Nah.
Kind of like it. If I could grow my beard nice, like God of War Kratos, and had that thing, I'll do that. But my facial hair don't grow for shit, so I can't do it. But I like my little ballad. Every time I look at myself, I'm like $11,000 ballad. Dave Chappelle.
Bro, he's the king. He's the king. Nah, definitely,
Best.
definitely good. All right, guys. Let me plug away. As always, guys, you can follow us on our journey on Instagram, Kibla Ahmed Art and Gilman187. Guys, you can now stream us on SoundCloud. So if you don't want to see our pretty faces or his ballad, you can go to SoundCloud and stream us online, and you can listen to us throughout the day whenever you want. But yeah, guys, massive thank you for the support on the channel. Everything. It's been a challenging 2-3 months, so it's nice to see you guys all here listening to us as well. So massive shout out to you, and the guys again who are protesting, who are out there. Be safe, and yeah, massive G-man, thanks again, bro, as always,
man. Good to catch up.
Always. Peace. Bro. All right, man, take care. One love. Peace.